Today we are going to head to Sydney with 24 passengers for Regional Express from Melbourne. May as well just get straight into this. We'll do our own little startup to get this all happening. So let's get on. We do have ground power, so let's turn our batteries on. We're going to give ourselves some oxygen there. Looking good. We're going to turn our nav lights on. We'll give ourselves external power. Looking good. Seatbelt signs can come on. Can put our emergency power on. Put the essential avionics on. Looking good. We're going to get this happening really quick as the flight must go on. So we're going to no, we're not going to do that yet. Looking good, looking good. Okay, let's check our battery temps. Yes, under 56, no problem whatsoever. Today we're going to fly at, we better check our, let's have a look here, bring up our wonderful, oh, 102 is it? Going to put you up here somewhere just so we can look at you for now. Oh, we didn't do that properly. I'm going to pin you right there. Apparently I cannot pin you. Why can't I pin you? Okay, pin you with that one. Okay, so we're going to be looking at think is my button a bit sus. We're going to 25,000. Okay. Up to 20. This does take a little bit of time, but we'll get there. 11. Click points are a little bit tough on this altimeter autopilot set thing. 24, 25. I think I did pretty good on that actually. Okay, now don't really need to worry about this too much because we are using the GPS. So all we need to know is that we're coming, we're taking off from 34, we're coming into 34 left. Okay. Now we're going to just get ready to start our engines. We're going to put our left prop to start, and waiting for our RPM to get to the green. Off we go. We will get there slowly but surely, coming through 50, 55, 60, just about. Looking great. Okay. Left, reset the engine bleeds. Now in VR I can't actually, it's click back but it doesn't really show. So left gen and reset. Beautiful. Now we can actually bring in the next one. We're going to start this one. Now we have one. We can turn off the external power. Wait for that to come up. Get rid of our ground power. Just like that. Looking for green. Pretty much there. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. We can turn on the main inverter. Fans on. Beacon light and strobe can come on. Now we'll put on our our icing and our window heats. Looking great. Auto coursing can come on. Looking good. Now that we're all sorted here, both gens are on. Yes. Awesome. Put our essential avionics on as well. Wait for that to crank up. $25,000. Turn on our GPS. Have a look around the aircraft, see how we're going. Looking pretty good. We're a bit framey here in Melbourne for some reason. I don't know why. Lovely. A lovely SAAB. Okay. Turn on our GPS. We're going to go into our flight plan here. We're going to get rid of the one that we have. Delete flight plan. Enter that one in. Sydney entered. Okay. Destination is in. Select our runway of 34 left. ILS approach. Enter. And load. There it is there. And I think we are set. And looks like we're ready to taxi. Now we have to bring that to UHF for 10 seconds. And then we can actually put them into main. Stabilizing, and there we go, looking good. We're going to set nav and climb 140 here on the bug there, looking good. Our course is on here is not to worry for that now. Set our CTOTs to 107 for now. Everything looks good here, I think. Stabilize, standby. Pitot is in. Looking good. I think we're good. Turn our taxi lights on, our wing lights on. And I think we are probably ready to get moving. Control check, flight check, looking good. Beautiful. Nose wheel set. And parking brake down. Feed on a little bit of power. Switching into takeoff mode. Bring this back a bit and we'll just roll on out. We should reset our trims. Okay, taxiing is complete. Taxi lights can come off. We'll put our landing lights on for fun. Bring us round. And cleared the taxiway and we're ready for takeoff. Handbrake on. Just make sure our lever is in the correct position. That can be a bit of a doozy. Handbrake will come off and we will be up in the air. Let's put this down here. Looking good. We're looking for about 65% where our CTOTs take over. And let us go. Speed is alive. 80 knots. Looking for like 110 to 107, 110. Looking good. And up we come. Positive rate. Here is coming up. Tracting flaps and prop sync is on. Bring us around. Who says this thing can't climb? Up we go. And we're just about tracking north to Sydney. Okay, autopilot's going to go on. 2, 3, hold that in there, let it go, and she can sort it out. We do have a climb rate of, it's going to be 140. What we'll do here is we're going to turn our auto caution off and bring back our CTOTs are off. Now we're going to look for 1330 on the props. Bring it back. It's about there. We're looking pretty good on our we're supposed to be looking for 80 something percent on the throttle, on the torque here. It's a little bit touchy, the old. Anyway, that will do it, so we'll do that. We'll lock our everything here. This prop sync is on, everything's good. We can bring off, this should have been off already. Oh, that already was off. Okay, we can take off our landing lights. We're heading through 7,000, that's good enough for me. And I think we are looking good. Goodbye, Melbourne. What we'll do is we're going to select our approach here. Activating that leg. Climbing through 9,000 on our way to Sydney. What we'll do now is we'll just get to top of climb, and we'll get back to you then. Everything is looking great. Okay, there we have it. Now we are in cruise. Everything is set. What we can do is have a look at our ground speed. We're doing 281. It's minus 33 up here, very chilly. Our icing's all set. Everything is looking good. What we can do also, we may as well, it's a bit premature, but I'm going to do it anyway, is set our barometer to 3,000 for Sydney. What we can do is perhaps bring open our chart for Sydney. We'll bring that right up here. We're looking for, actually I have it here. We're going to come in on 3-4 left. Coming in on sausage today. So we're looking at 3,000, and we've already set our ILS to 110.1. Looking good. Which is, no, 110.1. There it is there. 110.1. Looking good. We're just going to fix this one up here on 10.1, and we'll be able to get our second heading here, which we want to go over to our other seat over here, and we're going to change the course on this to 3-4. If I stand corrected, let's have a look at exact 335 is what we're going to need to be tracking there. 3-3. It's very touchy on the old touch controllers. And there we have it there. Okay, we can get back into our seat here. Everything's running fine. We can have a look outside, and lovely Rex. It's a bit cloudy down there. Looking great. Okay, I think we're going to leave it there till we actually start our descent, which will be quite some time. It looks like 56 minutes. So everything's going well at the moment. And we'll see you when we start to make our descent. Okay, we're about to make our descent. We have about 70 nautical miles to go, which works out pretty good considering our altitude. We don't have any FMC here, so we have to calculate it ourselves. So what we're going to do is bring our power back. We'll change that depending on what. What we will do is set our altitude at, I think it's 3,000. It is taking some time, and we're going to descend at about 1,500 feet a minute. If I can grab this, it's a little bit, yep, okay. Let's bring us down. Now we watch the number 800,000, 1,500, and we're off making our descent. As you can see, auto change here. You experience a little bit of a judder when coming through there. For 14 minutes. It's not too bad. That would work out pretty decently. So we are going to come into sausage, which we can bring up right here. I thought we actually had them all up here. Where is it? Not there. So here is our approach. We are coming in from sausage at 3,000, 325, and our star is, I think it's a rivet here, so that'll bring us in no problem. So we'll get out of there. Sending okay, doing 291, kind of works out at about 1450 feet per minute. Looking a little bit dry in the old Australia. Obviously the US ortho done here is done by US Ortho, and obviously taken a different time of the year and a wetter period too. But here we are heading up towards the coast. Looks to me this is the I think this is the national park here, and this is the I think Warragamba Dam is in here, and we are looking good. We can have a look at our flight plan. Sausage, yeah, we've got a bit of time. And runway 34 at 500 feet. Hydraulic pumps doing a bit of work. More than enough fuel on board today. QNH is set. We're coming through 19,000. We can start to get things ready here. We're going to turn our seatbelt signs on as we head closer to our star for our approach. Making our descent nicely. Our outside air temperature is -9. We can bring these back. Having a look at our left hand side, looking at Wollongong. Airport is down to our right for Wollongong. As we head up the coast towards Sydney. There's the national park up there, and you can kind of see Botany Bay up in the straight up to the left a touch. Five minutes to go till we get to Sausage. Increase our rate of climb just for a little bit. We'll bring our power back a bit as well. Four minutes to go. Almost on approach. Going to turn auto Corson on. CTOTs also. QNH is set. Our ILS has come alive. We're heading through 5,200. Looking good. Takeoff prop sync. And 1,000 to go. Here's Botany Bay. Making our turn momentarily onto 334 at Sausage. As we approach, we're going to put our approach button on. We're going to start to level out shortly. Okay, airspeed is coming back. Going to look for about 150 knots or so for our approach. Here we go, our turn is about to happen. I'm going to put our props to max. Power still coming back. Landing lights are on. Still have a little ways to go. And there comes our glide slope. Add in some flaps. C34 right. 34 left, sorry. Approaching fast. National Park out to the left. I'm thinking our trims aren't quite set correctly due to our vertical speed not being to where it's supposed to be, but we're just about to intercept our glide slope, so we'll go with that. Actually, that's probably because we are actually on autopilot with approach. Let's go ahead and put down the landing gear. Gear is coming down. Reduce some power a bit. 1 green, 2 green, 3 green. Lovely. Bring the power back some more. Actually, we want 30 flaps. I'm going to bring our power back some more. about 120 knots. We're gonna, the plane is mine. We have 30 flaps, gears down. My only gripe with this is putting down the nose gear in VR is really tough to do. So on landing, it's a little bit hard to do that and keep the plane straight. Bring back the power a touch. About VR with the touch control is there's no trim involved here. Basically your hands are where it's at. Looking good, you can see the pappies. Hand on the throttle. Nose wheel is down, we're looking good. A little bit of rudder there. We'll bring us down the runway a touch. Looks like we've got a runway turn off here. Landing lights can come off. Bit of a runway turn off. It's a little bit hilly here in Sydney, so ortho seems to be a little bit out, considering it's quite flat in Sydney at Sydney Airport. Okay, we can do auto coursing can come off. CTOTs. Looking good. Well, there we go. Bring that around here. Bring our power back a bit. Flaps should have been away. Get rid of our flight director. Won't be needing him anymore. Looking left, looking right, a bit late, but better late than never. Looks like we have a little bit of a floating terminal here. So welcome to Sydney. Interesting looking terminal here. It's obviously not going with the ortho. I do apologise for that. Come up the hill a touch. It is quite the hill. Okay, and there we are. Put our throttle back to ground idle. We'll bring our props back. I can't actually close the bleeds. Okay, there we have it. So we're going to turn off the generators. Bring our props back. I'm going to shut it down real quick. Avionics can come off. Taxi lights, nav, beacon, all lights are off. All the windshield heating is off. Standby power off. Auto caution's gone. Yes. Wing lights are off as well. Seatbelt signs, we can turn them off. Looking good. Essential avionics is off. Main inverter is off. Looking good. Everything seems to be set. Emergency lights can come off, and I think everything there is set. And oxygen is off. Everything seems to be good here. What we need to do is not that. Batteries come off, and we are shut down. We're just going to jump in and out so we can see our little aircraft here. There we go. A little SAAB 340, the leading edge simulation. Great little aircraft, obviously. And that was our flight from Melbourne to Sydney with the sausage star approach. Thank you for joining us on our little flight. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe and like, and we'll see you on our next VR stream, either on YouTube or on Twitch under the same name, Milo Sanks, MILOSANX. And we're flying some more VR. I basically fly VR, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed a little video, and we'll see you on the next one.